store on 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, good morning to everybody jumping on our Facebook Live this morning.
Hello, what's up?
We're live. Follow us. Jess, a lot of headlines going on. What you got?
There is. So the 3 defendants convicted of federal hate crimes. The trial for Aurbery's killing. The 3 men who were convicted in state court in Georgia of killing Ahmaud Aurbery in February of 2020 as the black 25-year-old jogged through their neighborhood was found guilty.
Yes.
In the federal hate crimes trial yesterday, the jury accepting the prosecution's charge that the white defendants were driven by racism. Now, the jury is also set to begin deliberations today in the federal trial of the 3 former police officers who were with former officer Derek Chauvin when he kneeled on George Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes, leading to his death in May of 2020 after closing arguments were delivered yesterday. So we will definitely keep you up to date on that trial as well. Now, the Pentagon yesterday did approve the deployment of 700 National Guard troops to Washington, D.C., to help with traffic control during expected trucker convoy protest over the pandemic restrictions.
You know what? I saw this and I'm like, are we really doing this again?
That are expected
More protests
in and around the nation's capital in the coming days. The deployment of the Guard troops, who will be unarmed and won't take part in law enforcement activities, was made by the D.C. government and the U.S. Capitol Police. Separate convoys are planned, modeled on the recent ones that happened in Canada that lasted for a few weeks, and it really messed up the traffic. It messed up downtown. It blocked several bridges crossing into the U.S. So they are deploying 700 National Guard troops to make sure that that does not happen.
More protests.
So the protest will happen. The convoy is coming in over the pandemic restrictions, but they want to make sure that everything still continues to flow as normal.
Okay.
Here locally, this is a sad situation. The Delaware State Police have confirmed that the human remains found in the backyard of a Caroline County residence were positively identified as 41-year-old Jennifer Layana of Felton. She was last seen on October the 9th, 2020, and the Delaware State Police handled the initial missing person report on November the 1st, 2020. Detectives began a lengthy investigation, and based on the information obtained through follow-ups and interviews and countless tips, it was believed that the victim was deceased and that it may have been a result of criminal actions. The Maryland Board of Education votes to rescind the school mask policy.
All right, now hold on a minute. Let's just slow down a little bit.
I know.
Because
there's another
this
step
is
still.
very deceiving, and I don't. But all right. But
There's another
this is
step,
my question.
but I think it's gonna.
No, so do I. But this is my question. This is what I don't understand. Anything else, Governor Larry Hogan or Governor Carney or whatever governor,
Right.
can anywhere else can just say, I'm putting in this executive order and it's done. All right? Anywhere else. But all of a sudden in Maryland, we hear that this Maryland school board can override what the governor is saying, or since the governor ain't doing it, they can do it. And then we keep hearing, okay, here we go. This Maryland school board's going to go for a vote, and then they're going to rescind the mask mandate. Okay, fine. They did. They went. It was like 12-2.
12-2.
They ended up winning. Like, they're saying, like, now it should go back. They're giving power back to the school board, or to the school system. So each county can decide what they want to do. That was like the ruling yesterday. Okay, fine. So they got that. Now all of a sudden, it's got to go through another
Yeah, the
whole
decision
thing.
now lies.
Yeah, but why? Why is it got to go through 15 different people?
I know.
But I'm just so confused to why. Who's more powerful here, the governor or the Maryland Assembly, like the Maryland Assembly and the school board? And I mean, do they have to vote in order for Hogan to go to the restroom? I don't understand. Every other, did they have to? Did they all have to have a vote in order
like, why
for
so many steps? Why is this in place? I get it.
But if he wants to put a mask policy on, it's done. He can do it, done.
Yeah.
But if he wants to take it off, it's got to go through 15 different people. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. So even though I'm sure it's going to pass and it's all good and
Yeah, now it goes to the hands of the Maryland General Assembly.
And they'll vote on it in 6 months.
They will now vote to approve that. And then Governor Larry Hogan, he did issue a statement. He says, I want to thank the State Board of Education for heeding our call on the school mask policy. The action aligns with the data and the science, the recommendation of the state superintendent of schools, and the guidance of medical professionals across the country.
Now it'll go through their cousin, their sister's cousin, the next board. We'll form a committee, and then it'll have to get that vote. Then it'll go to the county council. Then it'll go to the town council. Then it'll go to the city council. Then it'll go. But once it gets to all
and
that,
it'll go to the mayor.
Once it gets to all that, then we'll decide to have another vote on it. I'm just, seriously, like, all jokes aside, I just don't get it.
Well,
I don't know.
They must now act swiftly to ratify the state board's education decision.
So the next vote will be June 2026.
It doesn't say, actually.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
I know.
So,
cool.
Here in Delaware, we have a date. So
here in Delaware, Carney sets a date,
we at
done.
least have a date.
Yeah, but done.
But I don't know about the date here when the next vote goes through for you guys.
But that's what I mean. Carney set a date.
I thought that it would say.
And on that date,
doesn't.
it happens. On that date, it happens. So.
We'll see. I know you're sick of it. I know you're ready.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
I know the kids are ready.
I'm tired of hearing about it. Like you gonna do? Are we doing it or not? Like, how many votes you got to go through?
I know.
I mean, it's just crazy to me. So, but we'll know by 2028.
Can y'all tell Bill don't like this?
No, but it doesn't make sense. I would like it. I would understand. I don't understand it. It's not just that I don't like it. I don't understand it. Mm-hmm. Help me to understand why everything else goes with the snap of the finger.
Right.
When the decision's made. But then this one has to go through
17
different committees.
Right. Yeah, why is it that way?
It's like we're going to keep voting until we get the answer we want. So it's like you keep saying the same thing until you get a different answer. You keep asking the same question until you get a different answer in 15 different ways. You ever played that game?
Well, finally you get the answer that you want. Now it's just a matter of
when
they're going to implement it.
How many times we're going to ask the same question and try to change until we get a different answer. Now it'll be a changed answer. I'm just please help me. Somebody who's like on the election board or something, please help me.
Like, why is it that way?
Yeah, why has it got to go through 3 people, 3 committees in order to get passed when, other things can be done just like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Help me understand the branch of government, because it's one way on one thing and then another way on something else.
I know.
So.
I get it.
So I don't know.
And then another sad.
Is that why they call him King Carney? And then maybe we need to get King Hogan so he can just do it.
I mean, everything's been pretty good except for this taking such a long time.
So.
I know.
Larry Hogan should have put out a statement yesterday. Thanks to the Maryland School Board for nothing, because nothing got accomplished. Nothing did.
Bill.
What?
The first step went through 12-2.
Only 15 more steps to go, guys.
So now we have another step, another loophole.
Only 18 more loopholes to go. I'm just trying. So don't get too excited.
Oh gosh. Wow. All right. Lastly, sad news. In Berlin, police are investigating an early morning crash that did kill one person. Police say that just after midnight, Samuel Cornish was driving a stand-on electric scooter with no lights on Route 50 near Riddle Lane. Investigators say that a Dodge Charger was also driving on the road and hit the scooter from behind, and we are told that Cornish died at the scene. The crash still remains under investigation. As soon as we get more details, we will fill you in on that, but sad news coming out of Berlin.
Okay, yeah, very sad. 6:47. We'll continue on the way. We got Bill and Jessica Sports up next. Or do we? Do we have to go through 16 committees in order to decide what we got coming up? Just asking. Here's Gunna. Good morning.
Yeah, push your P, turn me up.